Hello friends, welcome to GVK Academy channel. As I am uploading regularly APPSC AE AEE previous years questions, today fluid mechanics, fluid dynamics part 2, as we already completed part 1. Let's start the video. First question. A current meter is used for measurement of option B, velocity. Pressure will be measured by manometer and viscosity is measured by viscometer. Next question. In a steady laminar flow of a fluid through a circular pipe of internal diameter d carrying a constant discharge, the hydraulic gradient is inversely proportional to option C, d power of 4. It is d power of 4. We have the derivation of fluid flowing through the pipe. We will derive the shear stress, maximum velocity, average velocity, then difference in pressure. In the derivation, we will derive average velocity is equal to minus 1 by 8 nu dou p by dou x into r square. Change in pressure is equal to 8 nu average velocity into L by r square. Further write it as delta P by gamma is equal to 8 nu average L by r square into gamma. This delta P by gamma is equal to head loss is equal to 32 nu average L by r square. If we convert r in terms of d, then we will get this expression. Then if we write it like this, it is a hydraulic gradient is equal to 32 nu u average by gamma into d square. From this expression we can have condition that question may be framed like this: if HL directly proportional to u average power of 1, if d is equal to constant, if h inversely proportional to 1 by d square, if velocity is equal to constant. But he does not say that velocity is constant. He said that discharge is constant. So we should not rely on this. If velocity is constant is asked, means our answer will be d square. But here asking constant discharge. So we should further derive this. So we have the expression that HL 32 nu u average L by gamma d square. So in the place of u average, if we keep q by a means pi by 4 d square. If we keep in the above expression, then we will get it as HL is equal to 128 nu QL by pi r d power of 4. Now if H L directly proportional to q power of 1, if d is equal to constant, HL inversely proportional to d power of 4 if q is equal to constant. So in the question is asking this condition. Based on this condition he framed the question. So we should remember these 2 points along with this formula, and the question may ask also like this also. So remember this also. Next question. The Reynolds number for pipe flow is given by. It is a direct formula we need to remember. Next question. For sudden closure of valve, pipe being rigid, rise in pressure is given by. So rising pressure equation is equal to P is equal to density rho C into V, and we know that C is equal to under root K by rho. So if we keep this C into in this, rho will get cancelled, then we have expression like this. So we need to remember this. We call C has a velocity of sound in fluid, or also called as wave velocity, or also called as velocity of pressure wave. So any language may use in the question, so meaning is same. Next question. For solving network problems of pipes, necessary condition is all of the above. Continuity equation, energy equation, means we will use Bernoulli equation in pipes frequently, and Darcy-Weisbach equation to calculate head loss. So all of the above. Next question. If V1 and V2 are the velocities of flow before and after sudden enlargement in a pipe, the head losses given by Carnot and Bouda equation is option B, V1 minus V2 whole square by 2G. Let's see the concept. Sudden expansion. The pipe is suddenly expanding, so water is going like this. So there is a eddy formation here, because here is a in the first section the pressure will be less, velocity will be more. In the second section, pressure will be more and velocity will be less. So when low pressure to high pressure, when fluid flow, there will be formation of eddies. So the expression is for the head loss, HL is equal to V1 minus V2 whole square by 2G. When coming to sudden contraction, the flow is flowing like this, and this is the first section, this is the second section, and this is a vena contracta section. In this head loss expression, we need to take VC, not V1. This first section, we should take these two sections, VC minus V2 whole square by 2G. After solving, we will get it as this expression, and further solving, we will get it as final equation, HL is equal to V2 square by 2G into 1 by Cc minus 1 whole square. There is a note point. Eddies are formed in the direction of low pressure. So eddies are formed in the direction of low pressure. And one more note point is, for the same geometric and kinematic conditions, sudden expansion results in more losses than sudden contraction. So sudden expansion creates more losses than when compared to sudden contraction. Next question. Oil density 0.85 gram per cc and dynamic viscosity 1.86 poise flow through a 15 cm diameter pipe at an average velocity of 5 cm per second. The flow is, so given density is given 0.85 gram per cc. In CGS system he is given, and dynamic viscosity 1.86 poise and diameter 15 cm and velocity 5 cm per second. So what he is asking, the flow is what type of flow, laminar, turbulent or critical. So to find is laminar, turbulent or critical, we should find Reynolds number, rho Vd by nu is equal to what is given, density 0.85 into velocity 5 centimeter, diameter 15 centimeter by nu, how much given, 1.86 poise. We will get it as 34.27. so it is less than 2000. So it is a laminar flow. Option A is the correct answer. So we need to remember some points in this note. Reynolds number less than or equal to 2000, it is called as laminar flow. Reynolds number between 2000 to 4000, it is called transition flow. And Reynolds number greater than 4000, it is called as turbulent flow. This condition is applicable for flow in circular pipe only, whereas flow in parallel fixed plates, we have condition that Reynolds number less than or equal to 1000, then we will call as flow is laminar flow. So you should remember this. This condition is for flow in parallel fixed plate, and this condition is for flow in circular pipe. Next question. Bernoulli equation is applied to all of the above: venturimeter, orifice missile, pitot tube. Next question. When pipes are attached end to end, then option B, discharge is same in all the pipes. So what he is saying, when pipes are attached end to end means it is a series connection. So pipes are attached, so this end to this, so in a series form it is attached. So in the series form we have condition is that Q discharge is same in all the pipes, but whereas pressure and head loss are different in each pipe. We know that HL is equal to 1 by 12.1 FL Q square by D power of 5, where F is equal to constant, since material is constant for all the pipes. So here head loss is different, means therefore total head loss is equal to HL1 plus HL2 so on. Therefore here F is constant, Q is constant, so therefore L equivalent by D equivalent power of 5 is equal to L1 D1 power of 5 plus L2 D2 power of 5 plus so on. So for series connection we will use this formula, this expression, to calculate equivalent dia or equivalent length or any length or any dia. And for parallel connection, we have head loss and pressure are constant, whereas Q is different in each pipe. Q means discharge is different in different pipes. So the expression we will use in this is D equivalent power of 5 by L equivalent is equal to under root D1 power of 5 by L1 plus under root D2 power of 5 by L2 plus so on. So remember this expression. This expression directly may ask in question. So remember the expression and conditions. And in series also remember the expression and condition what I have discussed here. And one more note is that the flow is always considered turbulent in both of the cases, parallel connection and series connection. The flow, how will be the flow means turbulent nature. So remember this. They may be asked question that laminar will be there or turbulent or transition. So in the both cases, parallel and series connection, the flow will be turbulent. Next question. If V is the mean velocity of flow, then the inlet loss of energy or loss of head will be option C, V square by 4G. So what he asking, inlet loss of energy or head. This also called as he may change language like this also. Losses at the entry of pipe. Why entry? Suppose this is a reservoir, liquid is entering into the pipes, so that's why entering of pipe or inlet loss. So the expression is HL is equal to 0.5 V square by 2G. So it can be written as V square by 4G. So this is the asking the question. So he may ask this also, outlet loss of energy or head, or he may change language like this, loss at the exit of the pipe. Why outlet loss? Because the fluid is exiting from the pipe, that's why exit loss or outlet loss he may ask like that. For the expression is HL is equal to V square by 2G. You should not confuse this with sudden expression and sudden contraction concept. The sudden expression and sudden contraction within the pipe, suddenly expanding, suddenly contracting. It is not in the pipe. It is from another system. It is liquid entering into the pipe and liquid exiting from the pipe. So there is a difference in the sudden contraction and sudden expansion and in this. So that's it for today. In this video I have covered 10 questions, but not only 10, I have discussed more points that will directly framed as a question. So many questions I have discussed in this video. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, like and share, and join the Telegram group. Link is given in the description.